Okay, so I have this casement window which is stuck in the locked position. What happened was that while it was closed and locked, this handle broke. I had this happen on the other window just a month or so ago, but it was stuck open, unlocked, and so it was pretty easy to repair because I was able to get in here. Now all of the advice from other people out there is saying that I need to get in here somehow and find out how to slide the lock arm down, which is proving tough because it's actually kind of the little rod is actually further in here than I can get to, but I am able to see some of the hardware in there. You can kind of see that I've got a little edge of something there that I could get maybe a coat hanger around or something like that. I've tried getting a screwdriver in there and banging it down. That's not working, so I'm going to see if I can get a coat hanger and get it around the little, it's going to get inside. There's a little hole in the bottom of that rod. Alright, just a sec. Okay, so I've got the coat hanger in there and inside the little end of the latch, and so I'm going to see if I can get the coat hanger secured and then move it down with a hammer or something. And it took just a little bit of pounding with the hammer, but it went down about a ½ inch at a time and popped open. So now I should be able to get in from the other side and fix this lock, fix it or replace it. And it's the same thing that had happened with my other window, which is that this little washer is what holds this in place on the inside there, and that's all kind of come loose, and so I'm just going to have to get this piece of the lock off and then kind of reconstruct that and then rehook it all up to this bar and arm. It's got the little hole down there which actually goes inside and hooks directly to the little edges on this. Alright. Okay, so you can see I've just got to get in there and unscrew that lock from the outside. I'll do that and then get back on the video. Other than trying to break open the window, this little plate that goes on the outside part of this lock is the most inconvenient piece of it. Once it comes loose, it starts falling out, and then you can see I've got to go all the way down to the patio if it falls down. And I did it just 3 times on the window over on the other side over there. We'll see if I can get by without this falling down when I try to reattach it later. Well, that piece I'm okay with, but as soon as I started fiddling with it, you can see the little hook from this already fell off. It's not attached on by anything except its shape, and as soon as it's turned around the other way, it just falls out again. So already down the stairs once to grab that hook. Okay, so this is what needs to be fixed here. This little piece has to be inside there and in the locked position, with this oriented as if it were in its highest position, and that has to go on that piece, but then this tiny little thin washer is the thing that has to be pressed in there and kind of hold it all together. Pretty flimsy, but it's what we've got. So before I have to replace these, I'll maybe get another year or 2 out of them the way they are just by putting it back together. Alright. So now this is mostly put together. Now I just have to use some needle nose pliers and just a whole bunch of different tries to get that little washer onto the piece. Okay, super hard to see, but after about 5 minutes I did get that tiny little washer to stick on there, and this should kind of hold together now, hopefully for a little while longer. Okay, it's all in. Back in working order. Hopefully that stays together for a little while.